You can work hard every day and still accidentally stay in the same place. That is the frustrating part nobody wants to admit. You are trying, but your life still feels like it is loading forever. And the problem might not be laziness. It might be that your effort is going into the wrong machine. By the end, you will understand why trying can feel useless and how to make effort actually turn into progress. Most people imagine progress like a staircase. You try something, you improve, life changes, and everything starts making sense. But real progress usually looks more like a messy room before it looks like a staircase. And that is where many beginners start thinking, maybe I am just not built for this. But before you believe that, there is one question you need to ask. Are you actually improving, or are you just repeating effort? Because those two things feel similar, but they create very different lives. Repeating effort is when Casper posts, studies, trains, or works, but nothing changes in the method. Improving effort is when Casper notices what happened, changes one thing, then tries again. That small difference is boring, but it is powerful. And this is why just be consistent can be terrible advice when it is incomplete. Consistent in the wrong direction is still the wrong direction. Imagine uploading 5 videos that all have unclear titles, slow hooks, and random topics. Posting more of the same does not magically make the problem clearer. It just gives you more proof that the same mistake still does not work. But here is the catch. This does not mean you should quit. It means your effort needs a feedback loop. A feedback loop is simple. Act, observe, adjust, repeat. Not act, panic, blame yourself, and disappear for 3 weeks. That second loop is extremely common, especially when you are trying to grow online. You make something, the result disappoints you, and suddenly your whole identity feels attacked. But bad results are not always a personal verdict. Sometimes they are just information. And if you treat results like clues, your life starts feeling less stuck. Here is where most people accidentally trap themselves. They confuse motion with direction. Motion is being busy. Direction is knowing what the next small test is supposed to prove. Motion says, I need to do more. Direction says, I need to learn what is not working. This matters because a tired beginner usually asks the wrong question. They ask, why am I not successful yet? A better question is, what skill am I actually building this week? That question turns the mountain into a step. And the step is where progress becomes possible. Let's make this real. Say you want to make money online, but every week you chase a new idea. It feels like you are trying hard because you are always starting. But starting over can become a disguise for avoiding the boring middle. The boring middle is where skills are built. Writing better hooks is boring. Learning editing rhythm is boring. Studying why one thumbnail is clearer than another is boring. But those boring skills are what create options later. This is the part nobody wants to hear at first. Your life may feel stuck because your goals are too big and your practice is too vague. I want to change my life sounds powerful, but it gives your brain nowhere to start. I will improve my video hook this week gives you a target. I will send 3 honest messages offering 1 useful skill gives you a target. Big dreams are allowed, but daily actions need to be small enough to actually aim at. Otherwise, you end the day exhausted, but unsure if you moved. Now, there is another reason trying can feel pointless. You may be judging your beginning against someone else's chapter 20. You see the clean result, not the awkward years behind it. And then you punish yourself for being normal at the start. That comparison makes effort feel heavier than it needs to be. So here is a better comparison. Compare your current process to your previous process. Are your ideas clearer than last month? Are you recovering faster after mistakes? Are you learning what to stop doing? That is real progress, even when nobody claps for it yet. But progress also needs one uncomfortable ingredient. You need evidence, not just feelings. Feelings say, nothing is working. Evidence says, this title got clicked less than that one. Feelings say, I am bad at this. Evidence says, my first 30 seconds are too slow. One makes you feel trapped. The other gives you something to fix. This is why honest tracking matters. Just simple notes after each attempt. That is how effort becomes education. And once effort becomes education, being stuck starts losing its power. But there is one more trap, and it is sneaky. Sometimes you are not stuck because you do too little. You are stuck because you do too many disconnected things. Every new plan takes energy to understand. Every new method resets your confidence. This is why focus can feel painful at first. Focus means saying no to exciting versions of yourself that are not useful right now. It means choosing one lane long enough to collect useful feedback. Just long enough to know whether you are actually improving. For a creator, that might mean 10 videos around one clear problem. For a beginner freelancer, that might mean one skill and one type of person to help. For someone rebuilding confidence, that might mean one promise kept every day. Small focus creates trust with yourself. And trust with yourself is underrated. Because when you do not trust yourself, every plan feels fake before it starts. You say, "This time will be different," but part of you does not believe it. So do not start by proving your whole life can change. Start by proving you can keep one small promise. That promise should be almost embarrassingly simple. Write for 10 minutes. Edit one clip. Study one title. Send one useful message. Then do it again tomorrow. This sounds too small until you realize what it is really building. You are not just building a project. You are building evidence that you can move. And when you believe you can move, bigger goals stop feeling less impossible. Now, none of this means life becomes easy. There will still be slow weeks. There will still be days where effort feels invisible. But invisible does not always mean wasted. Sometimes the root system grows before the tree shows up. That is why you need a process you can respect even before the results arrive. A process you respect has direction. It has feedback. It has small promises. And it has enough patience to let skills compound. Not magical patience where you wait and do nothing. Active patience, where you keep improving the system. That is the difference between being stuck and being in progress. They can look similar from the outside, but one is repeating, the other is learning. So if your life feels stuck, even though you are trying, do not immediately assume you are broken. Ask where the effort is going. Ask what feedback you are using. Ask what skill this week is supposed to build. Ask whether you are chasing motion or choosing direction. Because trying is not the same as growing. Trying becomes growing when you learn from it. And the moment you understand that, stuck starts to mean something different. It no longer means your future is closed. It means your system needs a better next step. So here is the challenge. For the next 7 days, stop asking, "Why is my life not changing yet?" Ask, "What is one thing I can improve, measure, or repeat today?" Then make the answer so small you cannot hide from it. That is how Unstuck begins. Not with a dramatic life reset, but with effort that finally has somewhere to go.